Were you angry when you realized that you had to pay nearly $50 for a PRS remote? Well, we were, so we created Feedback 101, a web application that mimics the functionality of the PRS system at Georgia Tech at no cost to the institution, the faculty, or the students. When we first navigate to our page, you are redirected to the GT login service to verify that the user has a GT account. Our application also grabs the username from the login service for permissions to different parts of the site. The homepage automatically hides and shows different elements based on the user's permissions. We consider all users to be students, but administrators can add both teacher and administrator privileges to any user. Currently, I have administrator privileges, but not teacher privileges, and I'm not on the roster for any courses, so the only button showing is to the administrator page. On the administrator page, we can add or remove teacher and administrator privileges. To add permission, simply type the usernames separated by commas into the appropriate text box. As you can see, my username now appears in the teachers list, indicating that I have teacher permissions. Back on our home page, I can now see the teacher menu. Since I am not the owner of any sections, I will add one now and proceed to the section homepage. On the section homepage, we can manage the roster for the section, as well as create, edit, and begin question sessions. First, we will add my username to the class roster so that we can view our questions later. This is the same process as giving teacher or administrator privileges. Now we'll create a new question session and add a couple of questions to the session. We now have a question session available, so we'll start the session so that the students can answer questions. This is the page displayed for the teacher when a particular question is active. It displays the text of the question and the amount of time remaining for the students to answer the question. Here the teacher has the ability to add or subtract from the time remaining, or the teacher can choose to end the question immediately. The teacher also has the option of viewing the results of the question before proceeding to the next question. Now, on our mobile device, we navigate to the home page. Another feature we have available on the home page is that we can hide and show the different sections of the page. To answer questions, we will click on our class. This is a very simple interface that shows the text of the question and 5 buttons for answers. The page automatically updates to show the currently active question. When we answer a question, our answer is added into our response history, which can be shown at the bottom of the page. Once time runs out or the teacher ends the question text and answer buttons are removed from the screen until a new question is begun. Back on the teacher's view, after the question has run out of time, we display the question text, the correct response, and the percentage of the class that responded with each response. When the teacher is ready, he can click the button at the bottom of the screen to proceed to the next question.